Hello, and welcome to Who Are You? This is a reasonably well-done sci-fi watchcast hosted by two former strangers, now friends, who are currently watching 2004's Battlestar Galactica. I'm Xhafer.
And I'm Laura. And that
We
was
got
quite the run-up.
We got a lot of talking to do, so
We do,
get right
yeah.
to it. And also, it's been like 3 minutes since we finished recording the last episode, so I just kind of want to get it out of the way.
We just can't let this one sit. Like,
No.
we got to do it.
No, we just gotta talk about this.
Yeah.
We've got Battlestar Galactica Season 4, Episode 14, Blood on the Scales, ahead of us. But Laura, right now, as this episode airs, we are in Las Vegas.
That is true.
Well, actually, I'll be flying later in the day. You'll already be there.
Yeah, I'll have been there for days.
I'm so excited.
I am excited and apprehensive.
I mean,
actually, I should take that. I should reorder that. I'm apprehensive then excited because I have professional conference immediately before friend conference.
Yes. I mean, my weekends in the run up to this, which we're recording so far in advance, none of these have happened yet, are I'm going to Vegas, and then I'm going to a bachelor party camping weekend, and then I'm going back to Vegas for Star Trek.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for having to go back for that thing, and also like having a life and a dog, and probably would just bring Beth out with me the first time, getting an Airbnb and staying in Vegas for the 12 days in between my Vegas trips was like, I did the math. Like, I was looking into it. I even have a friend I could have stayed with for probably that whole time, but didn't really. It'd be a lot to just be like, hey, buddy from college, I'm really more friends with your little brother than you. But, you know, we text semi-regularly in group chats. 2 weeks on your sofa? Thanks.
Yeah. That flight is a little more of an ask for you than it is for me.
It's, I think, like a 4 hour, 4.5, like 5, maybe. It's not too bad.
Are you getting direct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I flew every week for 5 fucking years for work.
True,
and they would not pay for direct flights most of the time. I will pay double for a direct flight because it's half the time, always.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate layovers. I avoid them whenever I can.
Yeah.
I am past the point in my life where I want to deal with it. If it was my only means of travel, I 100% would. And no shade to people who like stopping at airports, I guess, if that's your thing. It is not my thing. I've missed too many connections in my life to want to relive that in any meaningful way. And also, I live next to a fucking Delta hub, so it's real easy for me to just go places without having to worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Las Vegas is one of the few I can get direct, although it seems like there's more. So it's really not. It's like, I feel like it's something like we leave Oklahoma City and we land an hour later because of the time change. So it's like not bad at all.
I mean, yeah.
Or an hour early or something. I don't know. It's not bad.
I land an hour after I take off because of the time changes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, regardless, we're in Vegas. Let's go.
Yeah. I suppose if you're in Vegas as well, listener, you should probably be in the Discord.
Yeah. If you're in the Discord and you're at Star Trek Las Vegas, say something. But if you're not in the Discord and you're not at Star Trek Las Vegas, I guess you can still say something. It just is a lot less practical to meet.
Word. Yeah.
I won't say impossible, but I will say less practical.
Less practical. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're not in the Discord, you can still always get in there. Like,
yeah.
Hell yeah. Be with us.
It's my first real vacation this year.
Yeah, that's true.
Been waiting for fucking that.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, I am extremely tempted because my professional conference ends on Wednesday, and technically Star Trek Las Vegas starts on Wednesday, although I don't know if I'm actually going on Wednesday because of stuff. But I am very tempted to wear one of my Star Trek uniforms to the last day of my professional conference and just be weird. And
Just
you
be
know
weird
what?
with it.
I'll find the right people. You know what I mean? Like the
Mhm.
right people will be like, hey, look at that. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to the other thing. And those are friends I want to have in my profession, I think. So
That's fair. I don't think I can do that with what I'm doing. I don't think I can wear a Star Trek uniform to the last
no.
day of the Star Wars thing. That might upset some people. But
But then you'll have
but
found all the wrong people and you
but
know who to stay
also
away from.
when they do the thing in Detroit where they turn a bar into the Mos Eisley Cantina over May the 4th weekend, I
Uh-huh.
have shown up to that with Beth, both in our Star Trek uniforms.
Yeah. And how did that go?
I thought it was hilarious because the to get in, we had passes, so we had to there was like a huge line of people who were buying passes at the gate, and we had pre-bought passes to get in early, and
Uh-huh.
so we walked past, I would say, 80% of the occupants of the bar that night while
Uh-huh.
they're waiting to get in, and I'm basically going in the VIP line in my Star Trek uniform, getting booed the entire time. And some people are booing me because of the Star Trek uniform. Some people are booing me because I'm in the VIP line. But most of them are both.
Yeah.
And I reveled. Everyone who would do that, I would just be like, ick dick. And they're all like, it's like not live long and prosper. I'll give the salute, but I'll say ick dick to people because that's
you got to
the
do
real
them like
test.
this, though. Listener, I'm doing the Mariner. I'm doing the
Yeah.
Mariner.
100%. It's all like if you're a real Star Trek nerd and someone does the Vulcan salute and ick dick to you, then you know that they're legit. 100%.
I don't know how to.
We've
I don't
decided
know.
this.
I,
Bring your
I
Bring your Raisin Maidens outfit. We're doing the Raisin Maids again.
all right, will do.
That was too much fun. And also, Jack Quaid's going to be there this year.
Oh my God, we need a picture with Jack Quaid.
We need to get a picture with Jack Quaid. 100%. We need a picture with Jack Quaid as the Raisin Maidens.
Yes. Okay, it's settled.
Okay, cool. What's also settled is this mutiny by the end of this episode of Battlestar Galactica. It is season 4, episode 14, Blood on the Scales. We open in the immediate aftermath of the last episode. The Viper carrying Baltar and Rosalind is being chased en route.
Yeah, we're still time stamping. So,
Yes.
yeah, I think the last episode started at somewhere around 0600, and we are at 1041 now.
Okay.
So it was like 4 hours.
4 hours. So they're moving. They're moving at a clip. We see that that grenade knocked out Adama and Ty. Mm-hmm. They are arrested, and we are down to a single diehard with a vengeance as Captain Kelly, last seen doing a terrorism during Baltar's trial, arrests them.
Yeah. Kelly's back. This is where I was like, Ben, what the fuck?
That's what I said when he said Kelly was his favorite character forever ago. And this is the
here it is.
Here it is. Well, that and the whole doing the terrorism bits last time we saw him.
Yeah. That also not great.
Not great. We get a hot dog on the trail of that raptor, and he asks for ID before firing.
Yeah, he's just like shitting around because Gaeta's definitely like, hot dog, shoot that thing. Yeah. Shoot it. And hot dog's like, well, I want them to tell me who they are first.
It's clearly one of ours. Like, what the fuck do you mean shoot it? That's weird orders.
Yeah.
So he's like, who's over there? And then Rosalind's all like, it's the president. And he's all like, well, fuck, I'm not killing the president today. Yeah, this has been like, the worst week of my life. I have a son and I have to kill the president.
Yeah, now I really feel for hot dog. Like, fuck. This is crazy pants. I can understand why hot dog is like dicking around with protocol because he's like, need more time. Brain, no brain.
But this all happens because once again, the guy, the rapist who took over for Gaeta on the comm station can't block things fast enough.
Yeah.
And I can't help but think like this is falling apart because Gaeta needs Gaeta on comms. If Gaeta had Gaeta on comms, so many of the dominoes that fall to stop this from happening would not fall.
Do you think some of this, the problem with this coup, is that Gaeta's been the bad coworker who makes himself too valuable and doesn't cross train because he likes being valuable? And oops.
Listener, I'd like to impart on you the best piece of career advice I've ever received in my life. And that is, no one who is irreplaceable gets promoted.
Yeah.
You can be valuable. You can be valuable all you want, but if there is not a clear successor to the thing that you are, like, if you are doing a good enough job to where they want to promote you because you're doing good, there needs to be someone who can do that good as well. Otherwise, you will never be promoted. 100% without fail. You always need someone who is able to step into your shoes and take over your job. Otherwise, you'll never move up.
And I think maybe Gaeta's sunk his own rebellion.
Hoisted
Gaeta's,
by his own coup, but I can't combine that word with petard.
With petard, yeah, it doesn't work.
It gets real dangerous when you try to combine petard with any other word.
Sure. Yeah. I'm just saying, maybe Gaeta's attitude all along sunk this whole thing. So
100%. I think if Kelly were up here right now running the ship while Gaeta was on comms, they'd have a lot less problems.
Yeah. But Hot Dog's choking, and so Nacho is ordered to do the firing instead. Yeah. And I guess he fired like at them, but Sharon's a very good dodge. Shoulder pad Sharon.
Yeah.
And oopsie doodle, we hit the base ship.
Yep. The Raptor docks as these missiles hit the base ship. At the same time, Kelly is ordered to put Ty in the Cylon pen while he brings Adama to CIC. And then Rosalind tries to convince the Cylons to put themselves inside the civilian fleet.
Yeah. She says, if you're in the fleet, they can't fire at you.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, I thought. I was like, oh, huh. And it shows like you're not running, because she makes a big point of like, you can't run. You've got to give Adama time.
Yeah.
And I guess they buy it for now.
Yeah, they do. Just a little bit. Gaeta gives Adama shit for loving the ship more than its crew, as the Cylon ship decides to take Rosalind's advice and moves into the fleet. This is as Gaeta's like ordering the batteries and stuff to blow up the base ship.
Yeah. Adama's tearing his pips off and saying like, you can talk to Rosalind now. You're the Admiral now, dog. And
yep.
Gaeta's like sending Kelly to get Zarek because he's coming over. And Adama's like, just shoot me now, bro. Just shoot me.
Just fucking shoot me. Just do it, bitch. You won't shoot me.
Yeah.
And he's right, to theme. Survivor count 39,603. A drop of 40 people.
Yeah. 40 people have been massacred.
For not being a ship blowing up, that's a big drop.
Yeah. And presumably all just on Galactica in the last 4 hours.
Yeah.
Right? We don't hear about unnecessarily deadly unrest on any other ship.
Yeah. This is a person every 6 minutes.
Guys, What are you doing? What are you doing?
Colonial 1 lands on Galactica as Zarek makes old man jokes to Racetrack.
Oh my God. This is so gross.
Did you hear her? She's got like a line off camera in the background that I saw on subtitles and didn't catch and then had to rewind. But like as Zarek's walking away, she's like, "You're gross."
Wow. Thanks, Racetrack. Thanks. Thanks for calling it as it is, because I've definitely had to make nice with this sort of man and jokes in my life.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know exactly. I could name like 4 coworkers in my career who I know are this person.
Yeah. And imagine how many
And-
women they've interacted with, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck those guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Rosalind's trying to get a message out, I guess, to the fleet on the Raptor, but nothing is going through.
Mm-hmm. In the Cylon pen, Ty muses that Anders is going to get a leg cut off as revenge.
Yeah. I mean, we were all thinking it, right?
Yeah.
But Gaeta is insisting on a trial, which Zarek is like, what the fuck?
Dude.
I thought you knew we did this with like secret tribunals. Remember when I did that? Remember that was me.
That was me. Remember the last time we did a big trial and how well that worked out for everyone who wanted revenge?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yay, democracy.
Now I'm wondering, did Gaeta not think about that? Did he not know that that was Zarek who was doing the tribunals?
Probably not. That was real hush-hush. He just knew who judged him and threw him in an airlock.
Huh. I guess maybe he wouldn't have known that, but wow.
Yeah, that would have spoiled this whole thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a key piece of information that boy definitely needed.
There's a lot of those, which is actually the main thing I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And we can save it for the end of the episode, or we could just do it now because we're here.
Nah, let's just do it at the end.
All right, we'll save it at the end.
Yeah, Zarek thinks we just need to move on, guys. We just need to get Adama out of the way and move on. Like,
yeah,
right now. Like, come
right
on.
Fucking now. The longer you wait to shoot him.
Yeah. The quorum will just argue about this. We can't do that.
Yeah.
That seems bad. But hey, you know who shows up whenever we have a fucking trial?
Romo Lampkin! I wish we had a drop.
Yeah. I love that, like, the lead into this is, like, Tyrell sneaking around for a second, and then Robo Lampkin's on board, being, like, dragged through the halls. We got him real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's going to be Adama's defense lawyer in his court-martial, and Lampkin's like, why? And Adama's all like, they need a pimp.
Yeah. Yep. You know, Romo gave himself some like legitimacy earlier with the whole ballflower shit. So we need a nice face for legitimacy. For all this, here's the charges: treason, desertion, giving aid and comfort to the enemy, and dereliction of duty. I think I got them all.
Sounds right.
Yeah. But Romo can't believe this. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He's like, I'm guessing this is a thing that I can't say no to, right?
Yeah, yeah. And Zarek says, I'm going to be the judge at this trial.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, good.
All the captains are busy defending the ships from Cylons, so it's just Zarek as the captain of Colonial One, I guess.
Yeah. And Adama starts like sassing Gaeta as he's repeating the charges. And Lampkin's like, can I have that attorney-client moment still? Like, can we do that? I know that this is going to be a total sham, but let me, like, try to tell him this is serious, I guess.
I mean, he appeals to the correct instinct here in Gaeta, which is, I know you want him to understand. Right? That's why you're doing this, is because you want him to understand. Let me talk to him so I can help make that happen.
Yeah. Over at the base ship, we've got Rosalind screaming at the comms. And Six is in the background trying to convince everyone that this is too dangerous. We shouldn't be doing this. We should just go. We should just jump. We should just get out of here. And I feel like this sort of Six paranoia and projecting has been very consistent throughout this whole show.
Yes. We see Tyrell working his way through the vents, meaning right now we're at a Die Hard and a Die Hard at a Vengeance, which, if you didn't know, is a Die Hard 1 and a Die Hard 3. So you'd think that would average out to a Die Hard 2. But this is not a Die Hard 2. That's not how this works.
Gotcha. Zarek is back at Colonial 1.
Yep.
Quoting Gaeta to the quorum, trying to pitch that, like, hey, Gaeta's our man. This is the right guy. Adama's been really a pain in the ass, and this is the way things should be, and it's good. Everything's good and fine, and they are not convinced.
They ask him to leave, so he does, and then has them executed.
I had the group liquidated, you little shit. They were insolent.
The second he gets wind of this could take a while or this is not going to go my way, Zarek has turned to extremes.
Yep.
Back from commercial in the bloody chamber, Gaeta has been brought over and is like, you just murdered all these people. And Zarek is like, yeah, it's a coup, dummy. That's how coups go.
Signed up for.
This is what coups are like. This. Remember when I tried to do a terrorism way back in the colonies? This is what happens.
Yeah. Listener, you had no way of knowing this, but for the last 2 episodes of recording now, I have been wearing a tour shirt from the You Asked for This tour for this moment, because Gaeta asked for this. He didn't realize, but
yeah, this is exactly what he asked for. Gaeta's freaking out because he's like, we had truth and righteousness and all that shit, and you just the lies and the murders.
Yep.
That's truth and righteousness is no longer good. And Zarek is like, truth is told by those who are left standing.
Mm-hmm.
Which, to be fair,
history is written by the victors.
Could also be Garrick. Anyway. Adama's got to go next, dude. You got to fucking do this fast.
Yep.
Tyrell crawls through the tubes.
The Cylons tell Rosalind that they're out. Fuck this. And Rosalind then gives a big speech about how they've been through so much shit. And basically says, there will be a reckoning, and it's coming for you guys, too, if you fucking bail on us now.
Yeah. This whole fight, Six is like projecting her own paranoia and exactly what she would do onto Gaeta. She's talking about Gaeta's going to murder them all right now. And I'm like, she's saying all these things because that's what she would do. Huh. Yeah. Interesting.
Yep.
I don't know how. Yeah. But Rosalind's insisting, like, Bill Adama beats the odds, and he remembers who was on his side. So
yeah,
you gotta stick this out a little while longer.
Tyrell pops out of a vent, and Kelly is there waiting for him.
I just fucking love Tyrell through the tubes through this whole episode. I gotta say, or I guess he's not always in tubes, but it's a lot of tubes.
It's a lot of tubes.
And I love this, and I love that. Here we are. It's 13:05 now on this timestamp.
Yeah.
And Tyrell's like, well, okay, you got to shoot me because I am too old and I'm not getting up. I've been in tubes and my body won't do any other thing right now. So they do a little like remembering about how Galactica used to be nice and have some jokey jokes. And then Kelly pulls his gun again.
Yep.
And says, keep going, you bastard.
Yep. Get back in them vents.
I didn't see you. Move on. So I guess maybe this is why Ben loves Captain Kelly, but still a weird choice, Ben.
Lampkin tries to get Adama to write out a statement here so a record of him and what happened can live on.
Yeah, he's like, you got to get a statement of innocence on the record. Like,
yeah,
the people need to know. And Adama's like, I don't need to fucking bother with that because these fuckers are going to fuck this up.
Yep. I just got to have a little bit more patience.
And, I just love Romo here because he's leaning forward and he's like, look, I saw Tyrell in the hallway. He was about to get in them tubes. And you just gotta stall or play dumb for a little bit. Give that motherfucker some time.
Yeah.
And as he's like wrapping that sentence, the guards return, and Romo just does a really fast, like cool guy. Oh, we've been waiting on you fuckers. What's the holdup?
Let's get to this trial.
we go to the bathroom with just so much piss on the floor. Did you notice that? I thought it was very, very good, actually, because, this whole time we've been, for a few episodes, Adama's been picking up trash off the deck. We've seen graffiti on the walls. And now as everything has gone to hell, there's piss all over the floor. Like, I was like, this is very apt. Good job, guys. But this guy who's taking a piss gets got real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Spucks cracks his skull to get Lee a gun.
Yep, and Lee and Kara are back at it. Lee throws a grenade without pulling the pin to get a bunch of Marines to scatter and duck so they can shoot them all.
In between this, when they're trying to figure that out, we have just a little teeny bit of Baltar. And this is the what the fuck I wanted to talk to you about. Because this is just not addressed at all in the episode. But Baltar he's feeling sorry for himself on the spaceship.
Yeah.
A head in his hands, and we hear a 6 ask him if he's injured. And when he looks at the 6, she has tried to turn herself into Deanna. Like, she's wearing the Lucy Lawless wig. She's got on the busty, flowy, white top thing going on.
I totally missed all this. I thought it was just like a Gina.
No, she's trying to be Deanna, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, man. All right. Nope, that completely flew over my fucking head.
And I think, and Gaius is looking kind of like puzzled as well. So I'm sitting there like, is this the 6 that was doing the threesome? And she's
was that not Caprica?
I guess.
I don't know.
I don't remember exactly.
It's confusing on purpose.
I was like, wait, because we get one more scene with these two. And I was like, we're just not going to talk about that? But anyway, yes, we're going to do the grenade shenanigans first, which were very good. I liked the grenade shenanigans.
Yeah.
He throws that thing in there, and because he yells grenade, everybody scrambles, and that's when we can shoot these motherfuckers.
Got him.
Got him.
The plan works very well. They take out 6 Marines.
Spucks kind of gives him a little shit about it. Like, come on, dude. Like, that wasn't cool. And he's like, you would have thought it was cool if it was you.
100%. If you had thought of that, you'd be fucking telling me about how great you are right now. I don't want to hear it. And that is 1,000% correct.
Yeah. Yeah. People are getting to be 1,000% correct with Spucks a lot in these 2 episodes. Hot Dog got her earlier. Lee got her. But we're going to spring everyone.
Yeah. They open up the playpen and let all the Cylons out. Lee is pissed Dad isn't there. Sam and Kara stop to grab some weapons from the downed Marines when someone comes around the corner and shoots Sam in the back of the neck.
Oof. Oofda. Very worried about that.
Yep. This causes the party to split up. Caprica 6 takes Hera to Baltar's bang bus.
Yeah, Saul says, like, go there. You'll be safe there. Nobody wants to mess with those weirdos.
Yeah.
They're doing too much busy shit. Other shit.
Kara is going to get Sam to coddle, and the rest of them are going to go free Adama.
Yep. And her trying to calm down Sam in all this is very sad.
Yes.
Scary and sad. Over in, I don't know where this is exactly at, but we'll call it Adama's holding cell. Gaeta's badgering him. And Zarek gets a call that Ty has escaped, but he lies and tells everyone in the room that it was a call that Ty is dead.
Yep.
But Adama refuses to say anything more when he hears that. And Zarek's like, okay, well, you're fucking guilty. Let's just get this done.
Quilty. I am the decider. You are Quilty. There. Trial done.
Exactly. And Romo is like, this whole fucking thing is bonkers, you guys. And Zarek assaults him for it because he doesn't like being called bonkers.
So Lambkin's taken out here. He runs into Kara and Sam. And when Kara goes to fire her pistol at the Marine escorting Lampkin, she is out of ammo. But Lampkin kills this dude with his fucking pen.
This is very good. I love Romo. I can see why Ryan is such a fan.
Yeah.
He's had it with this shit. As they were taking him out, I think Rosalind had broken in again on her truth radio, and I wanted to talk about this because she's got this radio, she's making this broadcast, and it's Leoben who had this thing that broke through.
Are we supposed to remember what this is?
Well, I wasn't sure, so I was going to ask you, and I think, could it be like the transmitter from Kara's special Viper or transmitter from her other Viper or something? Because the way it had a beepy red light on it made me think that I was supposed to know what it was.
It does feel like it's something I'm supposed to know what it is. I have no idea what the fuck it is. I tried looking at like the Wikipedia pages for this to see if like the synopsis said what it is. Nothing says what the fuck it is. It's completely ignored. I have no idea what the fuck this thing is, but it is framed in a way that is all like, you should know what this is. And that bothered me as well.
It doesn't seem like just Cylon technology because it feels like older. I'm wondering if it's like old, BattleBot technology, like the originals or something. I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to have been a thing, but
it's like a prop from OG Battlestar or something.
That could be why we lingered on it or something. Yeah. I don't know, but I was like, man, Leoben coming through with some clutch weird shit. That's his thing.
Yep. I'm sure there's a Reddit post that tells us all about it that I didn't find.
Yeah.
Listener, get in the Discord if you know what the fuck this box is.
Tell me about the box.
What's in the box?
Yeah, but Romo's been shot at a lot, which is why he was ready with his stabby pin, because he does tell Kara, like, I was shot at twice on the way here.
Yep.
And she's like, I get that, but this man's going to die if you don't help me. Please help me, because Romo's ready to run.
Yeah.
And he's like, frack.
Yeah, fuck it.
This sucks.
Gaeta orders Narcho to get the execution detail together and to get Adama down in the launch tube for the firing squad.
Yeah, but Zarek is like hanging out right behind him.
Yeah.
And he's pretty resentful of this micromanagement.
Yep. They talk about like some ships have said that they're ready to jump when they get the orders from Galactica. Some ships haven't. And they're like, okay, well, that's how we'll know who's loyal. Whoever jumps with us.
We'll just leave everybody else behind. It's fine.
Fuck them. We see Kelly going with a Marine troop. He breaks off and weeps.
Yeah, his heart just ain't in this mutiny.
Yeah. Lee, Tyrell, and Athena find Kelly. He tells them where they're taking Adama, and Kelly joins them. And then we cut to the firing squad. We see Adama get shot a bunch, but it's actually just Baltar's dream, and he's in bed with that Six, who's apparently dressed like Deanna, and he has, and I have this in quotation marks with a question mark, character growth?
Yeah, so the thing that I was like, oh, I could see why we took the deleted scenes out of the episode. Gosh, which episode was that?
Just two episodes
ago.
This.
Because it would be a little jarring against the oath. But now that we're here, he's telling Deanna Six that like, oh, crap. I did it again. I ran from them. Not only did he run, he ran, he felt bad for himself. Then he had sex with Deanna Six in the weird bedroom. And then realized like, oh, I fucked up. I was using those people to make me feel better about myself, not as like I wasn't leading them as a prophet, and I gotta go back. And she tries to seduce him again. She's like, no, you're so great. And he decides to leave the sex.
Yep.
Okay.
Not gonna do it. Not no more.
Weird. Such a weird little man. Weird, strange little man. But no, it turns out the execution squad is just getting set up. It's not going to be exactly like this dream sequence. Mm-hmm. For one thing, we've got Adama tied to a chair instead of standing. No white patch on his chest.
Yes, that. The white patch that was there just for the like visual of the edit fading in.
Rosalind calls for the return of Galactica to Adama and sets a 5-minute timer as they're setting up.
Gaeta goes to the Admiral's quarters and smashes his boat model. That would have been fun. That doesn't happen. No, he just gives the orders for the execution.
On the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a key difference between Baltar's vision. Baltar's vision, Gaeta is there staring at Adama, and real Gaeta cannot do that. Doesn't have the guts. Nope. Gonna do this via phone. Gonna phone it in.
Yep.
So they refer to this Lieutenant Allison. Is that Nacho? Or
yeah.
Okay. I was like, it gets confusing when we have two names.
His name's Noel. Yeah.
He on the other end of the phone indicates compliance, but actually that was at gunpoint.
Yep. Adama addresses the Marines and Nacho. He's like, look, we're taking back the fucking ship. So it's loyalty time. Where are you guys at? And Nacho's just all like, nah, man, that ain't me. I can't take orders from a Cylon. Fucking hate him.
Yeah, that whole Pegasus thing again. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ty draws his gun, but Adama's like, no. That would be a real bad look, Saul. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't do that. We're just going to tie this guy up.
Yeah. Tyrell continues his die hard as Zarek gets put on the PA so he can tell Rosalind that Papadama is dead.
Ugh.
She tells him to fuck off.
One thing I wanted to ask here. We've had some Gaeta scratching at his stump, his prosthetic thing. And he does sit down at Adama's desk in here and take off the prosthetic. I felt like his wound looked unwell. Did you have any feelings about that?
It's from like 4 episodes ago. He said the thing didn't fit properly. And it's like rubbing up against him.
Yeah, it looks like he's got some wounds and it's maybe infected or something. Like his soul.
It's quite possibly infected. I can vibe with that, actually.
Yeah. It's like, oh. It seems like a little visual metaphor of like the incident has festered and become untenable. Yeah, but Rosalind, she does a really good screamy. It's not a scream exactly. It's very deep what Mary McDonnell does here. I don't know if they modulated her or anything, but she has a very primal energy as she sort of declares war on all of this.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just like going down the list, pointing. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to do all this shit. I'm going to burn your house down and pee on the ashes. Like, it's going fucking down.
I want to know what Mary McDonnell was channeling here. Like, this is really good. What was your inspo?
Yeah.
That's, if I could ask her a convention question, that's it. What was your inspo?
Is she going to be at STLV?
She was when we were there before.
She was, yeah.
So,
like they've been announcing more and more guests. They've announced 13 more guests in the last like 4 days. So I don't think she's on here yet, but they said they're going to get over 200, and that 200 is going to be a special announcement.
Okay.
I don't know that I've seen it over 200 before. She's not on the list right now.
Okay. If she pops on there, I got my question.
God, who would even be special for 200 that's not going?
Ready?
Peace
Yeah.
Avery Brooks. Those are the only two I could think of. Like, if you're making a thing about what 200 is going to be, everyone else is already there.
Yeah.
So.
Huh.
The ghost of Gene Roddenberry? I don't know. We've resurrected Gene Roddenberry into a hologram, and he will be on
God,
stage.
how much do you have to pay for that? Christ. Okay. Gaeta accuses Zarek of being a civilian and military leader. And it's like, fuck this, we're going to jump. But Tyrell has reached the engines.
Yep. This is what Tyrell's been working towards the whole time. He, after failing to disable the FTL with his credentials, manually disables the FTL drives by reaching in and pulling parts out.
Yeah. Hardcore. If anybody's going to know what parts to pull, It's fucking Tyrell.
Yep.
As he's doing
He's
that,
probably pissed too.
as he's doing that, Adama is approaching CIC with Lee, and we just see people just like coming out of the woodwork to follow Adama.
Yeah.
They're just like pouring out of secret closets they've been hiding it, and they're like, "Fucking finally, Dad."
Yeah. It's a very heavily armed West Wing moment
Mhm.
as they're walking through the hallways.
Yeah. Rosalind like calls for surrender again, and
Mhm.
Gaeta's counting down when that core is pulled, and it's like, oh fuck, what's going on? And Zarek just starts screaming at Gaeta and everyone
Yeah.
because he knows we're fucked. This is fucked. We should
Yeah.
our engines should not be lost. If our engines are lost, then we have lost control of the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's over.
And Gaeta knows. He knows that he's lost, that this is done. He orders a weapon hold despite Zarek ordering otherwise, and Adama and crew see CIC and call to the base ship to tell them that Galactica is secured.
Yeah. Zarek and Gaeta led away.
Yep. We cut over to Tyrell, who sees tears in the walls.
Yeah, this seems bad. And we don't come back to that. So I think we will.
We will. It's in the description for next episode. Don't you worry.
I assume Tyrell's going to tell someone right away. This seems bad.
The line is Tyrell informs Adama of the structural damage
Okay.
is in the next episode preview.
Okay.
So
Good.
yes.
Yeah, but first we got to get Rosalind back on Galactica real quick.
Yeah, Mom and Dad are reunited. And then we cut to Baltar and Gaeta talking about Felix's youth, his life. It kind of mirrors the interview that he did with Deanna back in season 2.
Oh, I kind of forgot about that. Gosh, I wish I could recall the content of that interview.
He was just talking about like being a young officer and being on the ship and stuff. And he was just smoking a cigarette and talking about his life, talking about that tattoo he was going to get.
Yeah.
Or that tattoo he got.
And he's talking about wanting to go into architecture when he was a little kid, but then he goes into science. And
he thought he was good at science until he met Baltar.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, fair. I thought I was good at stuff till I met someone really good at stuff.
Sure. All through this, he's scratching the stump of his leg. And he tells Baltar, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with the way things have turned out. I just hope that someday people realize who I am. And
he's just like, I know who you are, man. I see you.
Yeah. For a second there, I was like, wait, because the way we frame him and all this, I was like, is he the fifth and final Cylon? Like,
quick, what's his middle initial?
For real.
Felix Gaeta? Is there a dash? Fuck.
Just because they make it so dramatic and final, and I was like, oh no, it's just because like we're giving him his his due.
Giving him his flowers.
But yeah, we cut to Zarek and Gaeta just kind of looking at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're in the chairs. Now the firing squad is aiming at them. And Adama's ass is in this room.
Yep. You bet it is.
And we get gunfire to credits.
Yep. But you'll notice the last thing Gaeta experiences is the pain stopped.
Oh, yes, he does say. Oh, it stopped.
Yeah, the pain finally stopped. Yep. And then he gets shot.
Yeah.
That's the episode.
That's the episode. So now
Told you this wasn't a 5-episode arc.
Now I'm curious about your thesis. Okay.
I want to talk about perspective.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Gaeta's perspective here. I want to talk about things that we as the audience know.
Yeah.
That Gaeta does not know.
Would love to lay that out. Yeah.
And I'm going to be real, listener. This was a semi-popular Reddit post about 6 months ago that I read that made me really think about this mutiny arc.
Mm-hmm.
It's very well laid out. Shout out to Maui who posted this. If you happen to be a listener.
Wild, but hi.
That'd be wild. Wild, but hi. I like your Reddit post. Made me really think about this arc And I definitely watched the build up to this arc with this mindset
Okay.
because of this Reddit
Okay.
post. So I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. I found the Reddit post. I've got it open right now. I'm going to read or summarize bits of this Reddit
Give
post.
me more perspective.
Okay. So, like I said earlier, Gaeta thinks he's lawful good.
Yes.
Gaeta thinks this is the right thing to do. He is not compromised by Tom Zarek.
Right.
He is unaware of Tom Zarek's true nature and sees him as the only other person who seems sane, given everything else that's going on because of the way Tom approaches things. Tom has obviously manipulated the shit out of Gaeta.
Yeah.
But from Gaeta's perspective, the things we know that, as the audience, that Gaeta does not know. We know which Cylons are good people.
Mm-hmm.
We know which Cylons are trustworthy for the most part. We feel like we've got a good grasp on that as an audience at this point.
Sure.
He has none of these interactions. Gaeta is not present for anything with any of these Cylons at any point.
Yeah. Even,
Never in the room.
Gaeta has the experience of Athena serving with him and others.
Yeah.
But we don't know how much direct interaction he really has with Athena all the time. And
he was in the room when Boomer shot Adama.
Yeah. And one of the other Sharons did some pretty heinous shit to him. Pretty heinous. We find out from the webisodes.
On New Caprica, we find out that Sharon, that evil ass Sharon, really pushed him. We know that the prophecies, for the most part, are real. The prophecies have all turned out to actually be things that have lined up. Right?
Remind me of some prophecies if they're in there.
Just like the Eye of Jupiter stuff, the Finding Earth stuff, the Dying Leader stuff, just in general, these things, right? Like we know this as an audience. Like there's a reason that we're making some of these decisions that seem weird if you don't know that this is a thing that is happening.
Yeah. And does the general public even know about several of these prophecies?
It seems like the books of Pythia are like, Rosalind makes kind of a campaign thing about them, but it'd be all like someone talking about a lesser known book of the Bible, maybe. If maybe a book of the Bible that's only in certain versions of the Bible.
Yeah, like the Apocrypha. Sure.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like it's something along those lines. You're not reading from like Genesis or Revelation. Something that's in like every version of the Bible for the most part. That's not what we're talking about.
Was the Dying Leader, was that Pythia or was that just hybrid prophecy?
I think that's Pythia. But regardless, for
Still,
the general idea is it's not about the individual prophecies from Gaeta's perspective. It's the reasoning for doing things, because that's what we actually want to get to. We know Starbuck's resurrection is important and not bullshit, right? He's not around for any of this either. He just Starbuck shows up and all of a sudden she's trusted.
And Starbuck is one of the people who tried to kill him in the tribunal.
Yeah, 100%.
So that is already and as we said,
she's a damn dirty Cylon. 100%.
Those people, the rest of them for sure were Cylons.
Which is point one, right? Oh, and then the other thing is we know that Adama's intentions are sincere.
Yeah.
We know Adama is a good person. We know Adama is a trustable person. We see him in situations where he's not just yelling orders in CIC, unlike Gaeta, who has no interactions with him outside. This is my boss's boss's boss who's yelling at me right now.
Yeah.
Gaeta doesn't know any of that shit. Here's what Gaeta knows. He tried to help the Resistance and was almost killed for it by a bunch of Cylons.
Right.
Humanity was almost completely wiped out by Cylon bullshit.
Right.
There's a Cylon as the XO of the ship.
Yep.
The law is applied selectively and always in the favor of Adama and Rosalind.
Yeah. They've also been MIA, as I said.
And MIA. The enemy is being integrated into the fleet without civilian consent. And any objection to any of this, even just the mention of it, is treated as either disloyalty or moral weakness.
Mm-hmm.
There's no room for questioning anything. There's no room for conversation. This is what's happening. You're dealing with it.
Mm-hmm.
From this perspective, this is a last-ditch attempt to reassert civilian control and the rule of law and democracy before they're gone for forever.
Yeah, that's what Gaeta wants.
100%.
Right. But it is not what Zarek wants.
Correct. Like I said, Zarek's manipulated the shit out of him.
Yep.
He's the one who's like, you killed the fucking quorum. You did this. No, I'm not just going to kill Adama. He's going to stand trial. He's the one who's trying to stand up for the rule of the law. He's the one who's trying to stand up for democracy. And Zarek is just turning the knife any which direction it can.
Yeah. I don't remember if I said this on pod or if I just said it to Aaron. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it up now and you can remind me if I did or not. But before this all kicks off with the oath and blood on the scales, the episode before that,
yeah,
Zarek and Gaeta have their conversation while Zarek's in the brig. And that conversation opens with Zarek washing his hands while he's talking to Gaeta. And to me, this was very symbolic of like, he's actually washing his hands of whatever happens to Gaeta. Because he's telling Gaeta the whole like, there's no going back from this.
Yeah.
This is going to get ugly. And Gaeta's like, well, it has to. Like, this is our last chance. And Zarek is actually just like cleaning his hands of he just is using Gaeta as a tool to me. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
100% great call out. So Gaeta is like the closest person to Adama's inner circle who is definitively not in Adama's inner circle. Right. Adama's inner circle is his Exo, who's a Cylon, was married to a Cylon, is having a baby with another Cylon, and probably played some part in the genocide of humanity. His CAG, married to a Cylon. His chief of the engine room, Tyrell, Cylon, and is effectively the liaison to the Cylon people. His son is all over the place, a fucking mess, just like is somehow the president randomly, right? Just makes his son the president. And also is teamed up with Starbuck somehow, who is also a fucking Cylon.
Yeah.
And she's also married to a Cylon. That's Adama's inner circle.
Yeah. From Gaeta's perspective.
Right? Because he doesn't even know about the president.
Yeah.
Like, if our main characters just found out about it this episode, Gaeta was obviously not there for any of that. Right? Gaeta is the one guy from the outside looking in who's trying to scream reason. And 2 episodes ago, when he gets like invited to that meeting and he just gets dismissed, and everyone who is talking in that meeting is a Cylon or directly tied to Cylondom in some way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think Gaeta's a big tragedy.
100%.
Of this
The
show.
tragedy here is the lack of communication.
Yeah.
If Adama was more transparent, and also like, who are Gaeta's friends, right? Gaeta's friends with Hoshi romantically. We recently
Canonically.
D, who just killed herself.
Yep.
Right? Who else does he hang out with?
We don't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's very isolated.
Yeah. Especially after the shooting, which, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and he was shot by a Cylon.
Yeah. And nobody
who was trying
nobody did anything about it.
Who was trying to mutiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like and no one fucking cares.
Yeah. I feel bad for
Like,
the guy. I feel bad for him.
And it's representative of how many people he gets to sign up for this mutiny.
Oh yeah. We got a lot of people flippy flopping in this.
There's a lot of people that are on board for this mutiny and the thing they all have in common is that same thing is they are tertiary characters to the plot where these things are happening to them, not with them.
Yep.
And that's not an accident because this is what it looks like to all of them.
Yeah. And the only racetrack is down. We see that Steelix is down. The only one who hesitates right away is Hot Dog. He's like, what?
Which you can't make Eddie Olmos's kid kill his dad's girlfriend. Yeah. That's fucking rude.
Hot Dog's he's kind of doing the himbo a little bit, although I don't know. To me, he's a little skeezier than himbo. But anyway, he's doing the himbo. Like, what's happening here? And we have Kelly who was down for it, but then realizes, actually, I'm not down for it. But yeah.
And also just like the emotional weight of Earth being a nuclear wasteland.
Yeah.
Being the last thing that happened to all of these people.
Yeah. The flippy floppy people. They it seems like there's a lot of, yeah, hell yeah, I'm down for this, until we see that, like, oh wait, Dad has not lost control. And Dad is strong. And I'm just gonna switch sides back real quick.
There's a bit of that. I think that
because it's implied like that the Marines flip flop back with Dad and they come with him.
Like this story arc does not get the time to breathe like New Caprica does in its aftermath. Obviously,
we don't have time.
They did that for like 14 episodes. They were dealing with New Caprica stuff after it happened.
Yeah, we're not going to get that.
Arguably still are. There's not that much time left. We got 6 episodes left of this thing. So that ain't happening. It doesn't get the time it needs to breathe to really go through and look at some of this stuff because there are more pressing matters immediately, as we'll see when we talk about the next episode description. But looking at it from this lens and recognizing this is where Gaeta is coming from completely changed this arc for me, because I will be 100% upfront. My first watch through, I was saying the same shit. Fuck Gaeta. How could you do this? How could you betray Mom and Dad? How could you betray everyone you care about? And it took this reframing of actually thinking about it from his perspective to make me truly appreciate this story arc.
Yeah. I feel bad for the dude. I also feel like that was super. I feel rather like Adama did earlier in this episode when he was like, "Nah, these fuckers are gonna fuck this up from the get-go."
Oh, and we also know Tom Zarek's a fucking snake.
He does not.
He's a power-hungry snake who fucking will do whatever. Gaeta has no idea. Gaeta thinks he's the vice president. Gaeta thinks that he was probably wrongfully imprisoned from his revolutionary days. He only sees the outward-facing Tom Zarek, not the real Tom Zarek.
Is sort of a charmer. We're supposed to be implied as a charmer with his jokes with Racetrack, but we're like, no. We can see that this is not charming. Yeah. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong person, not enough knowledge. It's just real sad. But also, he probably should have been more people on how to do things.
Yeah,
because I feel like there's an implication in there that like he was so happy to be a golden boy Gaeta that no one could do his job as well as him, and he wasn't trying to help anyone learn to do his job. Shoot you in the foot every time.
Yeah. So that's our episode. On a scale of 1 to 12 colonies, now that we've really talked about it, how do you feel?
It's crazy that I like this one. I'm ready to give this one an 11. This was very good.
100%. 12 out of 12 from me.
Okay.
100%. I fucking love this episode.
Yeah. I feel like some of our resolution episodes I have not felt as good about as I did the build-up, but the build-up of this one just made me real sad. And then this one was like, oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I've loved this episode, and I'm ready to watch the next one. Another thing that I want to say, I feel like the way that Romo Lampkin, his last scene in this episode, I was like, we're not done with Romo. He's not going to just say, "Oh fuck," and that's it.
Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Because next episode we've got season 4, episode 15. I'm going to do the description real quick, and then we're going to talk about it for a minute. As Anders recovers, he begins to remember his past.
Ooh.
One of the humanoid Cylons vows revenge, and Tyrell informs Adama of the structural damage.
One of the humanoid Cylons vows revenge. I feel like it's Tori, right?
I said humanoid. I did not specify Significant 7 or Final 5.
That's true. Okay.
I edited the shit out of this one.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I just sort of jumped to Final 5 person, and to me, it's like, it's Tori.
But I know you want to talk about Romo, because Ryan from Yum Yum Podcast.
Yeah, that was my other. That was my other
week.
thing. Was like, Ryan wouldn't be on a non-Romo episode when we just had a Romo episode.
Ryan picked this episode out forever ago.
Right.
Ryan knew exactly the episode to pick. I think he called this one back in season 1.
Uh-huh.
But we have a ton of guest episodes coming up. We currently have the next 4 episodes, 4 guest episodes.
Wow. It's awesome.
Ryan from Yum Yum is joining us next week. This is all very tentative. We're recording very far in advance right now. All of these guest episodes will be recorded in over a month from the moment of this. So obviously stuff will change in that time frame. So if we have any cancellations or anything or stuff changes, I'm sorry. And I'm sure our guests that aren't making it are sorry as well. But we have Ryan from Yum Yum joining us next week. The week after, Emmy Award winner Elliot Blake is joining the podcast to talk about his new book and Battlestar Galactica with us. After that, Conductor Kristen is coming back.
Yeah, she's an American Opera Prize winner. So
Yeah. And then after that, Bob Shit's going to be joining us again.
hooray!
Hopefully. I need to confirm with him,
Okay.
actually. But he picked that one out.
We
a
love
long
our
time ago,
shit
too.
posters.
So
Yeah,
we do love our shit posters on this podcast.
we need to start
100%.
handing out shit posting awards so we can talk about that in the introduction.
What happened here, podcaster toaster of the year. Sorry, Vic.
Don't worry, your day will come.
It will one day. So yeah, Ryan picked this one out very far in advance. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to talk about it, which we're gonna do soon. And then you'll hear next
you
week.
got another week.
listener.
So sorry.
Yeah, one more week. Yeah. But until then, we should probably say thank you to Jeremy Siegel for our lovely theme music. Jeremy, thanks so much. We actually have to talk to you about a new theme.
Oh shit! Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Jeremy, you're going to get to find out what the new thing is before everyone else because of that. So don't tell nobody.
Keep it.
I guess. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, keep it a secret, please. Whatever. Anyways, Jeremy, thanks so much for doing our theme music. You can find more of Jeremy's work at jeremysiegel42.bandcamp.com.
And thanks to Angry Duck Time Machine, the other person who will find out
we needed message
early about the thing. Also, thanks for keeping a lid on it. Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah.
If you want more artwork like our podcast artwork.
Yeah, Aaron, you probably actually already know what the next thing is. I assume.
Mm-hmm.
If not, Laura's going to tell you in 10 minutes. So that's true when you get to editing this one.
No, he's looked at the spreadsheet. He knows.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks so much for editing our podcast and making us sound coherent and intelligent. I appreciate it.
Yep. And thanks, listener,
Fooled
for
them
being
all.
here with us.
Hell yeah.
It's been beautiful. I love you all. Thanks for keeping the spoilers away. For reals. It's insane that I've been able to do this whole thing without being spoiled on stuff. Just through accidents.
We've made it so far.
Yeah.
I'd say we've made it through the most of it.
Yeah. So
There's like one left.
you all are amazing.
One big one.
And I can't wait to see what shit you said in Spoiler Town. I'm ready.
Soon. All right. We'll see you next week, Internet.
Bye.